Meanwhile, Andrew Younger's old boss, Stephen McNeil, made a promise today he hopes will cut through the noise of the campaign.
And by 2020, we will have full universal access to pre-primary for almost 9,000 four-year-olds across our province.
The Liberals say their preschool classes would be located inside schools and would ramp up starting this fall. But daycares are feeling torn. Paul Withers is live on this story for us tonight. Good evening, Paul.
Well, good evening to you, Tom. This is the Bayers Westwood Family Resource Center. It's one of 8 preschools in this province already funded by the provincial government. They'll say elect us, and there'll be plenty more. Operating on the theory that good news never gets old, Stephen McNeil recycled the preschool commitment contained in his short-lived budget. If elected, the Liberals say in September they will open 30 new pre-primary classes across the province at a cost of $3.7 million. That cost will increase to $49 million a year by 2020.
And it may seem expensive, but we believe they're worth it. Their parents have worked hard to help us get this province back into a better financial position, and now their children and future generations will reap their benefits.
Melissa Yetman has a daughter at Bayers Westwood, site of today's campaign event.
The best opportunity forever, for her in any way whatsoever. She's already spelling her name, writing it. She's only 4. She's singing ABC.
At the nonprofit Needham Preschool and Daycare, Executive Director Janessa Williams is torn.
It's very exciting because I think the province is beginning to see us as professionals, as teachers.
The move towards universal preschool validates her profession but threatens her business. For what she charges $830 a month, parents could get for free.
I would be scared if the elementary schools around us opened a 4+ program. There are several daycares in the North End that offer preschool programs, but that also offer infant and toddler spaces. So for us personally, it would be detrimental to our organization if we lost our 24 preschoolers that we currently have to a 4+ program.
Well, Stephen McNeil acknowledged that daycares are feeling vulnerable about this, but he's counting on parents feeling better about a program that he says could save them up to $10,000. Tom?
All right, Paul, thanks very much for that. The CBC's Paul Withers live on the campaign trail tonight.
While the Liberals were talking childcare, the Tories and the NDP were touting their plans to fix health care. PC leader Jamie Bailey says if he forms government, he will immediately put up $13.5 million to hire 42 more family doctors. And he's promising Nova Scotians who study medicine abroad but want to come home will get a warmer welcome.
We will begin to recognize the credentials of Nova Scotia born residents who have reached their medical degree abroad and wish to come home. We know that 90% of Nova Scotians who study abroad would like to come home to practice. They are put to the back of the line. When they do that, we'll put them to the front of the line.
Bailey is also offering to double the number of med school students who can get up to $120,000 in tuition relief. Meanwhile, NDP leader Gary Burrell says his party is ready to embrace all 15 recommendations in a union report on emergency room overcrowding. Code Critical was prepared by the NSGEU, Nova Scotia's largest public sector union. Burrell says he's particularly keen on one of its key recommendations.
An automatic review of the case of any patient awaiting nursing home placement whose stay on an inpatient floor has exceeded 4 months should be conducted with the objective of placing that patient in an appropriate facility within an outside limit of 30 days.